going on, Pie Needers and Pie Ninjas? Y'all already know what it is.
And what it ain't.
I'm Hezzy.
I'm Vine.
And y'all know what it is. It's a
Messy Bestie Podcast.
And what it is, best friend, we
Back with our bullshit.
Because you know what? I'm tired of all this motherfucking jank ball
Hold on,
shit.
disclaimer.
Please know all information is brought to us by you.
The
Lazy Podcast. I'm big and I'm lazy. And we got a special guest, two special guests. We got the Messy Bestie Podcast, man.
That's right.
Welcome to the set, man.
Because y'all already know what it is. Of course, y'all already know I'm Hezzy. And of course, what we the
Messy Bestie Podcast.
And of course, what we do, best friend, we back with our bullshit. And of course, you know, they didn't pick us to come on here and sit on the lazy couch. Let's go.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. How y'all been, man? How y'all feeling?
Been feeling really good.
Real good.
Really
Can't
good.
complain.
Prospering, glowing. Got more shit on our belt coming pretty soon for the Messy Bestie Podcast. New merch. A lot of shit going
A
on.
little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. How's it feel being an award winner, man? How did you, when y'all got that, you know, that announcement, how'd y'all feel? Like, because I was kind of like, man, I wanted to win. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to win, but.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, trust me, we heard you wanted to.
We heard you.
We heard Big Lacy wanted to win. Yeah, we heard, but
What you mean? What you
we'll get into it.
For me, basically, receiving the award for me is, like I said during the speech, is basically consistency is going to be the main key to it all. It's about keep going and keep going and keep going. Because when we first started this, we thought we was going to get clout off the back of it, but we really didn't at first. So we just kept going and kept going. 3 years in, it's kind of like, okay, last year we kind of got nominated. We thought our page was popping and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But then after that, we got nominated. We was like, oh, we got this. But then we lost. And then we was like, man, it was 502 Podcast.
Yeah,
they get all the recording artists and all of this and all of that. So it was kind of like a leeway kind of in that situation. But then we kept going. You know what I'm saying? We kept going because we had a hurdle. We stopped for a second. And then we got back and we kept going. Right. And then this year we got nominated, and to actually win, it was kind of like, damn, like it is consistency. Just because you hot right there at that moment don't mean you can get the shine. You know what I'm saying? It's all about like putting in that work, putting in that foundation for yourself and for for what you stand for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
Right. Like winning for me was really amazing because I felt like I've been putting in work in Louisville for the last like 5 years in the community, finally to win an award for. Basically like the 6 LLC I record.
You're gonna leave me down.
It's like the 6 LLC. Like I started for Louisville, so like I was able to receive my flowers family from the city, so I was really appreciated. And also do it with my best friend, who I've been friends with for the last like 12, 14 years at this point. Like, I couldn't do it with nobody better. Who holds me accountable, hold him accountable. And no, he's not in an abusive relationship.
It is not, I can take
But it just feels amazing to finally win the award from Kentucky Urban Awards. So I've been a part since day one. To finally win the awards, like, okay, we finally getting our flowers from the city type shit. Yeah. And I really feel appreciated.
I totally agree.
I feel loved type shit, real talk.
I appreciate that, man. So how did y'all get started? Like, how did y'all like, what made y'all like, I'm going to be a podcast.
It's crazy. I was at Aura running I was a general manager at Aura Lounge during COVID back in 2020. And I seen a niche back and during COVID, I was like, friend, let's do a podcast.
No, it wasn't like a podcast. It was more like a talk show. Go live.
Go live and just talk about shit every day because everybody's sitting at home, nowhere to go. So we could just go live from the club and just entertain everybody from live. And that started in 2020 because we was a VH
Bestie Podcast.
VH Bestie Podcast type shit. And then I was like,
then we started getting messy, and then like, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody just, for real, what it is, it's like, bro, we got so much respect out here. From any community, from the straight, gay, from anywhere. So we're able to speak on anything because we've done it for so long. You get what I'm saying? Some of these people, like some of these other podcasters, and try to start, being messy and things of that sort, and they get the stuff, and then like the people's calling them like, "What the hell you want?" And the people who's running the show is like kind of like can get a little intimidated a little bit, and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am," and, this and that, this and that. Well, besides when it comes to us, they know if it gets to us, baby, it's time to speak on it. You get what I'm saying? And there's not like no coming back. But at first, when we first started, we used to be the same way. because we were scared of handling the messy stuff. We were scared of handling the real raw dog conversation. We were scared to. But after we continue to have the courage and people continue to still be like, bro, keep going. Like, don't stop. Like, man, whatever anybody got to say about y'all, bro, don't worry about that. Like, keep going. Like it ain't. Don't worry about it. From getting threats, it doesn't matter. From they're just sidelining. From us getting threats, from getting shot. Threats of getting beat up next time I see you in the club.
Right.
Really? All of this. I'm dead serious. Like,
I had a head on my head.
Yeah,
like, it was a lot
people got money on our heads, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, dead ass. Like, but we still see them out in public and we can still have an adult conversation with them and subside all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, if it's been brought to our podcast, I want you to already know that the streets already know about it. It's not nothing that's hidden.
Right.
When it gets to our broadcast, to our podcast, like at this point, you moving reckless in the city. Yeah. You wasn't moving strictly from the get go. So when it gets to us, it's like at this point, you fucked up, and now the world knows what the fuck you got going on. And of course, we're gonna talk about it because we unapologetic, honest, and there's no filter. So at this point, like we just do our shit.
I understand.
Move accordingly.
Right. So by the time they got to y'all, like, hey man, what you want us to do?
Right. And we only have one day out of the week, so if you did something on Sunday, if you did something on Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now I'm sorry when it comes back to us, we pulling that Band-Aid back off. You probably healed, but it's coming back off. Here comes Tuesday. I'm sorry. I have no problem with you. Tuesday. Like I love you. I mean, all of it. Like it's to the point to where we done talked about every freaking lounge, every freaking club, and we still walking out every Tuesday. Still had our respects. They're like, I hope y'all know we watched y'all messy asses on the front line right here on top of the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, and because it's nothing but love, and they understand. Like we only speaking from our viewer standpoint, which is from the state standpoint. I mean, not from the state, but from our people's standpoint.
From our city standpoint, from the street standpoint.
You just relaying the message, don't you?
That's all.
Right.
And we last year we actually was having a meeting set up with the mayor to have a conversation with us. Remember, we was having a conversation because and the only reason why they chose us was because they know that we have the real hard life. Like we gonna ask the serious, like real deal questions without feeling like you're gonna come from my business, you're gonna come from my something. You get what I'm saying? So some people be scared and coon faced out here for real. You know what I'm saying? But they know us. We're gonna be unapologetically honest and ask the questions that the people of our culture want to know. So that was it. But as far as like growth, we just stick together. Even though we had hard, like we bump each other's heads and we fight on the. We'll go mute real quick on the live. I hope y'all know we are fighting. Yeah. If we go mute,
no, we're not physically fighting, y'all.
But no, that's amazing though that y'all been together, you know, for 4 years and like you say, you bump heads and you come to disagreements, but you didn't fall out, you didn't quit something. You know what I mean?
Right.
You talking shit out, fuck that shit.
Yeah, we friends first before the podcast, and there's like he know me, I know him. At this point, I accept him, he accept me. I can look over his bullshit, he look over my bullshit, type shit. So it's like
true. That's so true.
It's what it is. Like we friends first before anything, because I'll let this podcast go to take my friendship type shit. Because I'll create me another business. Y'all know me, and want to create a whole another one. Bitch, I have motherfucking 30 LLCs under my bed before you know it. For real.
Real talk. So who was like out of all the guests y'all done had, like who was y'all favorite? I guess who's like y'all least favorite? Like if y'all want to, you ain't got to say the least favorite.
We barely. My least favorite is Chris Rock.
We never had him on our show.
Yes, we did.
We didn't never have him on our show.
The dude that's the recording artist that got up and walked out in the middle of our goddamn show.
Chris.
Yeah, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Chris Major.
Chris Major.
Yeah.
Chris Major.
Yeah. We asked him a question about I think it was a question about Donald Trump. And if you are mature, you have an intellectual mind to be a music recording artist, you should be able to condone yourself and answer the question with enough knowledge to save yourself and what you have to say behind it. You get what I'm saying? We asked him that question. That dude got right up and walked up off our set time. I'm taking a break. No, the hell you not. It's time for you to go.
Damn.
It's time for you to go. There ain't no more come back and sit back down. Yeah, like there ain't no come sit back down. None of it. It's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. That was my least favorite artist. Least favorite host we had on our show.
Who would you say is the most favorite? Who would you say is
that was your least?
Yeah, that was my least favorite.
My least would be Luther. Because at the end of the day, don't forget that you was a guest on our show. And don't forget that we did give you your flowers on our show. And don't forget we did give you a platform on our show because you said we never gave you a platform or promotion on our show. So at this point, Luther would be my least favorite for our show. Even though he had the most views on our show. Yes.
I fuck with Luther, man.
I fuck with him too, but he has to understand times are changing, and now it's time for millennium's times. Now at this point, and the baby boomers ain't booming no more. So that would be my least favorite.
No baby boy. So what's y'all beef? I see y'all. He been going live these last couple of days. Just dressed up.
To me, it's not a beef. To me, it's just like you need to be held accountable of a no. It's from a business standpoint. Like if I told you no mean no. And it's like from the business standpoint, if you taking that personally, and it's really on to you, where it's, you gotta hate me when you gotta go live about me every day. But from just one no. Sorry, my best friend didn't tell you no, but I told him to tell you this. I said no, and I still told you no in front of your face when we went live. And
No
you
to
just
what?
blew up.
I ain't remember.
It was a no.
So okay, so he
'cause you
reached
know more
out.
than
Yeah, I
do,
know
'cause you
more
reached
about
out
that
to
situation.
you.
So he reached out to me. He asked me, "Hey, let me come on the show, promote my stuff." I said, "Cool, I'm down with it all day. Let's ride with it. We can rock and roll with it." I told Jovan the message. I said, "Jovan, Luther wants to come on and promote his show. You know, this is that. His lives and stuff's kind of down. His page is messed up or something of that sort." So as that standpoint, Jovan took it as kind of like a clickbait or clout chase. You know what I'm saying? So Jovan says no. So then I'm like, shit. I don't think
it was not a clickbait. It was not a clickbait. It was the way that it got addressed to me was basically his page went down. He needed a flyer.
No, we didn't know about the flyer at the time. We didn't know about the flyer at the time.
His page went down and he needed promo for his event.
Yeah.
So meaning when somebody tells you that or whatever, you need help with promo, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, you need to pay for promo because everybody else pays for promo.
So with him saying it just very straightforward like that, it was kind of like, okay. So when days got closer to us doing our shooting day for our for the show, we didn't receive a flyer, we didn't receive nothing. I just felt like you were just kind of like, what was the purpose? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to come on the show. You want to come on the show.
The rug needed to be laid out like he said.
Basically, like what he said was that he wanted the rug laid out. He came on our show. He gave us our clout when we needed our clout. He gave us, he came on our show and we asked him for. But when you came on our show, we gave you a full itinerary. Yeah, time, this, location, what we need, what we want.
Because you was in a hot seat at the time you came on our show.
And at the time, we didn't just reach out to Luther just to be on a hot, for him to just be on the show because he was a moment. At the time, he was beefing with
502 Baddies.
He's beefing with the 502 Baddies.
The production person.
So we was bringing him on the show to really speak on
defend his name.
So everybody was really tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking under his credentials or who he is or nothing like that, but everybody was tuned in to that moment of what it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a regular like Luther and the Messy Bestie show. You get what I'm trying to say? It was really him coming on and defending his name. You know? But this time around, he expected to come on and get a red carpet, stop the whole show, stop your whole production, get me on type of ordeal. And it was kind of like, bro, we have a whole production here. I can get you in somewhere, slide in here, but Jovan already said no. So for me, I didn't want to relay the message back to Luther with the no. So I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to really do it because I know how people are with certain situations. So during that night of the show, I still was trying to send Luther the link to come on. I'm like, come on. Yeah. Come on. And I'm like, friend, like Luther wants to come on, and I allowed my best friend to say his no verbatim on the live. You get what I'm saying? So he's like, no. So then when he got that no, that's what fired Luther up. You get what I'm saying? And then to my knowledge, something that happened with his mother and stuff, and then when he went live, he basically said that, and he's like, and I'm taking it out on you, fat boy. I'm taking it out on you. Talking about my best friend. You get what I'm saying?
Did you ever say something about his mother? Did you?
No, I just agreed to his mother. Just agreed to what he said about his mother. He went live. It's like his mother fell today. He had to go pick his mother up off the ground. So he was pissed off. So he wanted to take his anger out on me. So I was like, well, I'm just agreeing with you then. You had your mother fell. She had to ARP her son to get her up. So I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And he took it, and then I'm guessing my dick is in his mouth every day. At this point, like, I wake up.
Actually, he chilled today.
He was chill, but he did say Monday is a whole different story. So if you want to wake up again, talk about me, it's on you. But thank you for the free publicity.
What's the chance?
He's kind of smart though. It's why he's smart.
And he is very, very smart.
If I can't come on the show, I'm gonna talk about the niggas the show I want to go on. So I'm still getting my publicity either way.
So what's the chances of you and Luther having a face off on the Big and Ladies? Could we set that up?
What would be the face
off?
Because I'm not going back and forth with no old man bitch.
Okay.
So like at this point, like, I don't like arguing with my old folks on people. I just never do. Like it's not gonna get nowhere. We're in a whole time different lapse. Like you way older than me, way seasoned than me. You live way longer than me, so you should know way more than me.
How old are you?
I'm only 33.
Okay, you same age.
I'm only 33. So, but argue with somebody like that, let's create a business. Like,
I ain't really going back and forth with no nigga on the internet either. I ain't never been that type.
Me neither.
You know, back in the day when people was cutting up on the internet, but I ain't about to.
Facts.
I can't do it.
Yeah. I was part of the Speak Up and Show Up, and I was a part of all that. I was part of the rec stuff. I've always been part of the rec life. Like a lot of people know, if they knew me, they know I've always been part of the rec life.
Before we get on, let me shout out our socials. Follow us on Instagram, Big and Lazy Pod, YouTube, Big and Lazy, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, everything. I said we was gonna get a Snapchat, but I don't know. But I don't know about that. But Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, everything. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you can find podcasts. I want to shout y'all stuff out.
You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, all platforms. Messy Bestie Podcast.
Messy Podcast. 502.
Messy Bestie Podcast.
502.
502 Podcast, Messy Bestie Podcast on YouTube. You can follow me on Real Life Vaughn on Instagram, Joe Von Otis on Facebook,
or
Instagram.
Dr. Winkenbrow, either or.
Uncle Vaughn on all platforms as well. You know me, running strippers and hoes.
Yeah, and if you need any veneers or anything of that sort, I am your guy here in Kentucky, the only one hosting, holding it down with that. So please make sure you hit me up if you are looking for a new set of teeth. I just got my best friend a new smile this morning.
What's the price on them teeth?
Right now, I got a special going for $1,500.
$1,500?
Yeah, $1,500. That's the whole shebang. Cleaning, exam, X-rays, all of that good stuff, and you get you a new set of teeth in the same day.
Okay,
so most definitely.
So I'm gonna ask y'all. I was supposed to ask y'all earlier. If you could see anybody, on this couch, you wanted to see anybody on here, but you gotta be able to make a call, or text, or whatnot to help them get on. Who would it be?
Like on the couch or as a couple?
On here.
Who would be a guest?
Who would be a guest? Who would love to see? In the city or a celebrity?
Anywhere you get, but you got to be able to DM or, hey man, she go fuck with them. It can be in Africa. I don't give,
Yeah. City-wise?
Let's do city-wise.
City-wise for me would be Queen Taylor. Queen Taylor.
Yes.
Queen Taylor would be a good person for the cast.
Queen Taylor would be a good one. You know who Queen Taylor is?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Queen Taylor would be a good one for the city-wise.
That's our girl. She been rocking with us from day one. I just like how she just gonna stand on business with anything, any accusations. She's gonna handle it, and she's gonna sit here and be a woman the whole entire time.
Right.
That is definitely one. What about male-wise?
There's so many on my list. A male-wise? To me, would be between like Moffitt or
Moffitt.
Yeah, I had Moffitt on y'all pod.
Yeah, he just came in on the. Yeah, he came on.
He came in defending his name like one day during the week type shit. I don't know.
I don't even know. Let's just stick with Queen Taylor.
And this is also the Big and Lazy Podcast. So give us something good to eat and lazy something good to watch.
Got you. I like it.
What's something good to eat?
Yeah.
Okay,
something good to watch.
So my favorite, I'm Italian, so I love Italian food. Yes.
I was gonna ask you how you get to know.
I love Italian food. So my favorite place is Di Fabio's Casapella. It's right up there on Frankfurt Avenue. It's a really nice. It's like a house. It's very good. Feel like it's cooked out of your own kitchen. And what was the other one? What's something good to watch?
Yeah.
A new movie, the Deliverance.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is
I don't really
crazy.
fuck with the demon movies though.
It's not really demon. It's touching everything, bro. It's touching everything. You got drama. You got little urban, a black woman urban. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the hip granny, who's smoking cigarettes, got a gold chain and her hoop earrings in. Then you got religion with the exorcism part. You get what I'm saying? You got a little bit of touch of black culture because the ebonics that they're using within the show in the movie.
They said apostle or whatever. You know, I didn't say priestess and everything for shows. This time they said like apostle, like to the black people church type shit. How they resemble the apostles,
the evangelists. And they used a lot of black culture. A lot of black culture stuff for the show. So I think it was I definitely think it's a very good movie. A lot of people, I heard it was good reviews on that movie. So,
but me, for like big, like
you avoiding it.
Yeah, eating for me, be like, I'm a seafood person. I'm seafood, raw sushi, all damn day long, type shit. So sushi would be for me, any type of sushi, raw food, home cooked meal especially, and something to watch.
We just dropped the link in the comments. If I can click on that link, it would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, something good to watch.
Did they drop it in the link on Facebook?
Yeah, they just did.
Okay,
I'm gonna move it closer though.
Perfect.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, do you think?
Can you move our phone closer?
No, how?
Oh, we just set it around the cup. Because they are on our watching.
I understand.
It's like 200.
So, describe, like, how's it being, like, what's that bag like at monetization? Have y'all got, is it more just the donations, or do y'all get monetization from Facebook?
So honestly, in the real life world, we receive both, but the more instant cash that you can pay your bills with is more donations and things of that sort. Like recently, we had this big old thing going on that me and best friend was stranded in Miami.
Yeah, could y'all talk about that? Y'all niggas want stranded in Miami.
I mean, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So when we was in Miami, we had a flight. Our flight back was early in the morning. It was like super early in the morning.
Yeah.
So we went out on New Beach, had a ball, got exposed from Louisville. Shit was live and went new. Live. I got exposed. Went live on fucking shit. It was birthday trip for me. Had the time of my damn life. So as we getting back, we trying to rush to we realizing that like it's too late like to get back to get our flight. So I'm like, best friend's like, don't return the rental car back because we might need this motherfucker. So I'm like, it's smart because if anything,
because when you turn that motherfucker, you gotta rebook it.
Oh my god, it's a whole nother shit. So you know what I'm saying. So we was kind of like. Shit, on a trip, when you going on a trip, like especially to Miami, you're not expecting that you're gonna be needing an extra $500 to $600 or $700 and extra.
We only need it because you missed the flight.
Yes, so
you missed the flight.
I ain't really. Y'all don't get the credit when y'all miss the flight?
No, we learned you only get a credit when you don't check in.
Yeah, if we never
check into your flight, you don't get a credit.
Yeah.
But when you check into your flight, you don't get a credit because you checked in, you're supposed to be held accountable for going to your flight.
Yes.
And we already checked in.
Yes.
But the flight wasn't leaving until 2 days later.
So we had to stay until
we had to stay extra 2 days.
Yes.
So we had the money, but it's just like the fact like we still need spending money, food, liquor, we still need the money.
Fucking money on the flights.
Yes.
The real deal fucking money. So and like I said, best friend, I said shit, fuck it. If they can support us on our podcast, on our regular wrecking shit, they can support us on some real deal motherfucking like real deal life shit. You know what I'm saying? So, our pod needers, which is our viewers, pod needers and pod niggas, they're our viewers. So they helped us out. They've seen us little 30s and 50s and 60s. And you know what I'm saying, it started to get to where we was a little comfortable. Then we had another donation that was a huge donation from a former NFL player. He made a donation towards us too as well. So we was able to really make stuff happen from there. And then from there, it wasn't like we were sitting around like, still accepting donations and stuff like that. Like we kind of got what we needed once we realized that the funds that we had and what was going on, we kind of like moved forward and like kept going. We couldn't leave until Friday. So guess what? It's my motherfucking birthday. Let's bring this shit in right. Let's have a goddamn ball. Let's do our big one. You know what I'm saying? So we had 2 more days. What we gonna do? Sit in the whole airport for 2 more days and make TikToks and shit for 72 hours?
Right.
Hell no. We're gonna be out here in this goddamn vertical have a ball. He really did some researching. Shit. Pulled up a few little notes with some peoples and shit. Got us a motherfucking room, checked us in the Westin. You know what I'm saying? We stayed at least 2 good nights. You know what I'm saying? For whatever we had to pay. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's want to sit and judge us on some more. Y'all was broke. Or we
using them for the cash out.
We scammed
but
them.
But no one knew. Like end of the day, our airplane ticket was $420 a piece.
Yes,
that's $840 right there. Plus our check bags, it's another $60 a piece. And then he had to spend another $200 on the car rental. It's like end of the day, think about it. Then the hotel deposit was $250 a day. So it's like think about all that money adds up to where we was asking for on top of the money that we already
And we
had.
have an extremely high gratitude of anybody who sent in $5, $10, $2,
$30, like $25.
anything. Like I'm appreciative of all of it. You know what I'm saying? And still to today, I'm still appreciative of these motherfuckers supporting us.
But what I
can
can respect for the Messy Bestie podcast is that when we got that big donation from Devontae Parker, we stopped asking for donations after that. Anybody out there would have been greedy, talking about give me more. After we got that donation, it was like, cool, we got everything we need from this one donation. Let's go ahead and rock it out for extra 2 days for best friend's birthday. And then the day, let's rock out.
And that's kind of what it was. But then, you know, we learned that us being a part of like the social media rec community, you know, things of that sort, it's gonna always, the table's always gonna turn of us. We watch our own show, how people come on our show with a clean story and the comments eat your ass up and then make you turn into a devil. You know what I'm saying? Like we know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it works like it. So for that, for me, it's just kind of like we knew that it was gonna come. So I went to Georgia for my family's dinner, right? So I was supposed to come home Wednesday.
We supposed to do a show on Wednesday.
Yeah, we supposed to do a show on Wednesday because we missed Tuesday. So I was going to do a show Wednesday, and I called him. I was like, friend, I'm not going to be able to make a 6-hour drive in time. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, well, shit, you make a goddamn post explaining to everybody why we got to push the show to Thursday. So I'm like, what can I do? Everybody know I'm the comical one. Everybody know I'm the funny jokester. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, I'm stranded in fucking Atlanta, you guys. So I'm like, well, I'm stranded in fucking Atlanta, y'all. So fuck it. I guess we to our regular schedule Thursdays that we did. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't ask somebody for no cash apps because it was just a simple joke of me lingering on for an extra day. So then it was this big old thing, little uproar on social media oh, they broke, they the brokies.
That's what's going on.
They this and they that. And it's just like, damn, like all because like, damn, I can't ball out for my birthday. Ain't that what the fucking saying says? Ball out to your birthday.
Ball out your birthday, like her season. Ball like it's your birthday.
Shit, like what the hell? So and of course I could be broke if I'm coming from Miami and then coming home for a day or so and then go.
Money gonna be a little funny.
Okay. Like and then go right down to Georgia for another 8 more days. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But my thing with this is when I go to Georgia, I have family down there where it's like card games and shit. Like it's not me going down there spending, going to Neiman Marcus and checking in and out of Airbnbs. It's not that. It's more family orientated for me.
Like the Ponita said, like it'd be the most people complaining who don't be sending the coins to help us out. They have the most to say about our podcast.
Yeah.
But to me, I like any publicity. All publicity is good publicity. To me, you can talk about us every day, but we're still going to go live every Tuesday and Thursday and give you a great-ass show. Yeah. And we're still going to get cash ups from the real bitches and real pie niggas and pie niggas.
Were y'all just going live once a week? What made y'all double up? Like, what made y'all?
You want me to spill the tea? You want me to spill it? You want to spill it? We went live because, at the end of the day, we seen that it was new podcasts coming onto the scene.
No, ain't no motherfucking new podcast. Say the motherfucker. Yeah.
It was Messy Courts coming onto the scene. Another group of
homosexual men.
It was the homosexual men felt like they can come for the crown. So we was like, no, let's just drop a Thursday show because for a whole year, the Pie Eaters and the Pie Ninjas was active for 2 days from the Messy Bestie Podcast. So we was like, at this point, let's drop another day. Let's just use the two T's. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
Toxic type shit. 2 toxic days out of the motherfucking week. So we dropped Talk They Talk Thursdays. But for Talk Thursday, we more engaged with the comments. We more engaged with the community, see what the fuck's going on. It's like more of a platform for somebody to come on and really talk your shit.
Yes,
on a Thursday instead of a Tuesday, us running with a dialogue show.
Yeah.
Type shit. So we dropped that show on Thursday, and it's been going good since then.
It's been going great.
Everybody loves Talk Thursday.
Like I mean, coming from a business standpoint of it, it's Thursdays are immaculate. I'm not even gonna lie.
So the messy court is on Thursday too. So y'all
Messy Courts is Monday through Friday. Sunday to Sunday.
Messy Courts they come on when something pops.
I got you.
And I can talk to you in your inbox and get you on my show. I'm gonna get you on my show. That's how. That's like how fast that is. And see, we allowed that because y'all can stay popping at that moment because the 1 day or the 2 days that we asking for, our viewers are gonna actually tune in and our conversation on other people's platforms. People go on their platforms and yell and scream. Our platform, they come on and actually talk, and we try to get a resolution. Even if it's y'all going to go fight at the local Walmart, we don't want to condone in it, We want to see what y'all want. We want to see what type of conclusion can we come up with by the end of this show.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Messy Course They Flowers is because they put a fire under Messy Besties.
Yes.
Normally,
clock it, friend. Clock it.
Normally,
Clock
because
it.
podcasters, they be like, no, we're not going to go live on Tuesday because we know it's Messy Bestie Days. And then we dropped it Thursday. It was more podcasters talking about, no, we're not going to go live on Thursdays because it's y'all day. But Messy Course, like, we do not give a fuck. We're going to challenge y'all to see what the fuck y'all about. So I do give them their flowers for putting a fire under our ass to push yourself even more.
I do agree with that,
even harder type shit.
So
that's why I can never go against them. It's like, I really appreciate y'all because...
So ain't no beef or no conflict right there?
No, there's really no beef. Conflict.
And they know social media dialogue.
The followers, they'll create narratives, you know what I'm saying, things of that sort, and come on ours, they stealing your viewers, and they got your viewers, but you know what I learned that is every store can't, like one, her LaFleur and Raven's Rebellious Contour, they can't have one. Raven can't have everybody in Louisville in her one shop. Her LaFleur is going to get people. You get what I'm saying? Or other way, you get what I'm saying? Like everybody cannot.
It's enough for everybody.
It's enough support that everybody is going to be getting there. So when we do our podcast and they stuff, we're not watching there. I mean, people screenshot us. We thinking it's like tea and stuff, but they're sending us the views. You know what I'm saying? Like we see it, but like we're not paying no attention to it because at the end of the day, I can sit back and giggle and cackle as grown men at the end of the day. We can call on the phone and still sit back and have a whole conversation. But when it's time for that live to go up, it's time to put on the show as per usual. And people have to and people don't understand that, and that's why we allow the people to stay confused because of, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to know. Right. That's the only reason why people go into stuff because they want to know. I want to know if this really works. I want to know if these lights really do work. Let me get them. I want to know if it really works.
I kind of felt that a little bit too when we, you know what I mean? Like when we was getting our little legs underneath us, like I see, but that, you know, consistency is the key. In podcasts to be here today, gone tomorrow. So I ain't really, you know. So any other podcasts, you know, did you, I ain't gonna say, it's in a different, competition and beef is two different things, you know what I mean?
Right,
competition is healthy.
Yes.
Beef, that's some more other shit. But did you ever see any other podcasts using, you know, competition? Maybe looked up
to me, it wasn't a competition, but
he says, are there any other ones? Any other podcasts?
Like, you know, like you.
I mean, for me,
looked up to
my main.
I looked up, no lie, we looked up to Trap Talk. To be honest,
Trap Talk. And I really thank Big and Lazy for me on my behalf because, like I would mention, like, it's the respect level. Like when I go on your page and when I go and see who y'all have on the couch and the type of people and the respect and type of the different demographics, like it's like us just sitting on this couch is opening up a whole nother demographic of what you usually have on this couch. You get what I'm saying? It's usually the thugs, dreadheads, it's the rappers, it's the most people coming in town, it's the, you know, some people like and people of our walk of life. I kind of feel like we're the first ones to be able to sit on this goddamn couch and be able to be proud on who the fuck we are and being on here. You get what I'm saying?
Mel Vontae on there.
Oh my God, Louisville do not.
The Louisville don't take it. There's no shades.
Oh my gosh,
but we learned as the podcast the difference between social media popularity and street popularity. So it's like we give my Vontae and flowers for our social media like popularity, and I love us for being in the streets popularity type shit. Like we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty and know what it is. But we would be Trap Talking Big and Lazy, but for a while I was wondering why Big and Lazy never invited us on the show.
Yeah,
I was just wondering why for a very, very long time.
It's really because they had a hater.
You did have a hater on your show.
Yeah,
your co-host was a hater.
He was a heavy hater. Your
last co-host was a hater.
So y'all, what do you mean? Like why you say he's a hater? Like, why would you say?
Because he made a post. He made a post about us winning our award. He made a story about us winning our award type shit. But all I explained to best friend was we been consistent. We been doing this shit since 2020, and also before the podcast, we was already popping before the podcast.
Right.
Like personally, I had my own photography. Hit his own business. I'm known for like I can create an event and get thousands of people in a building to make your bread and make your money, and I'm the only nigga in the city can bring in bad bitches without a booking fee, and they pay for your own hotel fee, their own airplane ticket, and still pay me to dance in my parties type shit. So it's like we all got our own brand even before the podcast. So it's like we already been established in the city. When two kings come together, they just made a fucking great ass gold mine.
Yeah. And I was kind of confused. I mean, got to cut you off. I was kind of confused why he made it that is in the first place. And you ain't been a part of this podcast in damn near a month. Like, you don't speak for us, bro. Like, you don't speak for, you know what I mean? So that just blew my mind right there. So, they ain't returning my calls or texts or nothing. So, fuck it.
So, Pioneers wanted to know, like, why we going on the podcast when the last coast was talking about this type of shit, but he was a co-host. Like, he ain't here no more, and the CEO asked us to come on this motherfucking show, so we wanted to come on the show.
I like it, man. The CEO, man. Man, shout out to B.A. Wood, Confirmed Podcast, man. He's a professional license shit, you know. Okay. I love his man. No, in the pause, but I love him, man. He's just taking us to a whole different level, like consistent, and like that was the main thing when I started out, like man, because I had a podcast back in 2018. It was called Troll Gods, but it was just some SoundCloud shit. But I told him like if I got to get back in the podcast game, I got to do it professional and like And man, no lie, at first he was taking all this shit out of his trunk of his car. Like when we was setting up at my homie's apartment because it was empty at the time, and so we got a studio and like rest is history. Consistency is the key, man.
Yeah, And I learned that with any business that I do, consistency is the freaking key. Like it's really is the key.
So how did you get started in the veneer business, man? Like how does that?
Well, actually, I went to school and graduated for dentistry back in 2013. So I've been in dentistry for almost 10 years now. And it's just kind of like everyone who I've graduated with that have moved out to bigger cities and things of that sort, all of my friends are now doing them. And it's just kind of like, why am I sitting here working underneath being a slave? Why am I being a slave and not jumping out on my own faith and starting my own ventures? You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm doing. So I ended up getting my shit together and called my best friend and said, nigga, lay the fuck back. Let's give your ass a new smile. And it's just been building and growing. It's just been building and growing from there. And for me, it's a wonderful revenue. I'm in my own lane. I mean, people hit me up and they're like, I'm going to go somewhere else, but then they end up coming back to me because I'm the only one in the city that can get their shit back together after they busted it after Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a black of 50 tips. You got to come with a new smile like me.
So, I mean, like I said, for me, I'm an entrepreneur. I started out with photography, being a choreographer, and things of that sort. So I learned that to make money off of things that you love to do every single day. You know what I'm saying? And I have a passion for dentistry. I love just making people's new smile. I love giving people confidence. That's why I kind of like love being like in a comedian little aspect because I love making people laugh. You know what I'm saying? And with that comes with a smile. So I have a passion for dentistry. So for now, it's just kind of like all my friends are like, you need to go back and become a dentist. Like, bro, let's do it. Like I'm just like, I want to do it, but why go back and put myself back in more debt and then turn around? I can still kind of make the same amount of money right now without even putting myself in debt.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'll kind of wager out because I'm 30 now and I can go into dental school. I'm already partially there from my degree now. But I'll be probably like 40 years old. I'm like, damn, I don't want to be that old. I mean, it's not old, but like I'm like, I don't want to be that old in school. You know what I'm saying? Like 10
years in school.
You know, like
you can make that bread.
When I can manifest all my money coming to me, I can envision everything to me, and everything's gonna come to me in the perfect way that I need it to come. You know what I'm saying? Like I just know the power of what I hold, you know what I'm saying? So as long as I keep putting it out there and keep reminding myself of it, then I'm gonna do nothing but get better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Like starting my friends, like he was my first person. Like I just redid his smile shit. The end of yesterday or this morning. Finally finished it.
So it's like a multi-step thing, is like a one-time thing.
You can get it done in one day.
No, you can get it you can get it done in one day. You can get it done in one day, but his first procedure of removing them burnt out my drill. So we had to put him on. I told him I could put him on for my birthday because I know you want to smile when we out of town, but they're not gonna be finished. You know what I'm saying? So when we came back, we was able to get those finished. So then he's like, back to
happy.
Yes.
Happy. Because the main brand ambassador trying to get a smile back.
But yeah, though, like I said, right now I do have a special for that. If anyone is interested, you can go on drwinkenbrow.com or you can go on Instagram at Dr. Winkenbrow. Facebook, Dr. Winkenbrow. You can go Google Dr. Winkenbrow, and you can book with me. I'm at $1,500 right now. Deposit is less than $500. And you can be locked and loaded and get your new smile within 1 day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I started out with like lashes and eyebrows and all of that stuff. Like I still do all of those tattoo brows and all of that stuff for women and stuff. I still do that.
There's so much money in women carry is ridiculous.
It is. It's a lot of money in the beauty industry, and that's how I started out with photography. I was kind of like, I need something I can make money daily. Like photography is like occasionally, but now. Photography now in this day is really heavy. It's back really, really strong. So I'm like, shit, do I need to get back into photography? I'm like, I wear so many damn hats. And I love it though because I'm gonna have ADHD, so like I'm very hyperactive, so I got to keep myself going like at all moments. Like I can't sit at home. My friend's like, you're always doing something. I'm like, yeah, I'm there kayaking at the bottom of the Ohio River. And in 5 minutes, I'm at dance practice with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I love to do, like to make money off of it. And like I said, at first, anybody who is interested in entrepreneurship, like, or like just graduating school and things of that sort, like, please know, like, just do stuff that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't do stuff because that's what we've been taught, like nursing school and all of that stuff. Like, you don't have to do that to make your bag. You know what I'm saying? It's different stuff. I mean, people go to nursing school and doctor school and still venture off into other things.
Some people I went to school with and $60,000, $80,000 in debt, and they ain't got a degree, ain't working for papers playing on.
Yep.
So we're in the same spot. We working at the same job, and you 80,000 in the hole, and I'm you know what I mean? I'm winning, but I don't know. Deep is on. So what's next for the Messy Bestie? So what can we see in the near future, distant future? Like what's the? You said you got
we're gonna finish out this year with the podcast.
Yes, finish with the podcast.
In 2025, the Messy Bestie will be introverted into a talk show.
Yes, okay.
A talk show.
We will be more into a talk show. More like Steve Wilco. Yeah. More like Maury.
Like the real.
Like real deal live
coming
audience.
on every morning
like
for y'all.
We're coming
for a talk show at the big table. Yeah, that's more of what we're trying to lead to, because we both social media influencers, so we're gonna use our platform to the fullest, because social media is basically now like the gateway to become a billionaire at this point. So we know the platform that we got,
and then
we're gonna change it to
I don't want to say too much on it, but there is venturing into a game show.
Yes,
too as well. Like, do you know your bestie?
Yeah, we coming out with our own game cards as well. Like, it's a lot going on with Messy Besties.
And we don't want to like drop too much because we see those swagger biters out here, as we said in our song. There's a lot of swagger biters out here, so we kind of like want to move very, very lightly, tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing of it is like that award was like a confirmation. It was kind of like an affidavit from the urban community. To let us know that, like, nigga, we hear y'all. Like, we hear y'all.
We see y'all.
We see y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it was an acceptance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I don't know how it comes from me, but like me being like, you know, a bisexual, predominantly gay male. You know what I'm saying? It's an acceptance for me and the people who I carry on my shoulder. You get what I'm saying? The flag that's on my back. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I was kind of like saying right here, sitting right here. Like I said, I looked at your table, your film, and like everybody here is predominantly straight men. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to sit on this couch and still be myself and do what I need to do, it's an honor to sit right here on Big and Lazy and be able to be on the show because I watch the reels all day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
appreciate that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you definitely
but I do want to know what the fucking numbers is. I know y'all probably paying $5.
$5 for what?
That's a team. He just joking.
Paying $5 for what? I ain't
for them likes.
For them likes and for them views.
Yeah, for them views.
Our Instagram's all natural. Okay. We can boost a couple YouTube videos, but no.
Period. I fuck with Big and Lazy. For us to be successful on this platform, I can vouch the same way, like, basically bisexual male here as well. And it's like, I love what I do, but I'm happy where I'm at now in life in Louisville, Kentucky, because, like I said, I've been doing this for Louisville for years. Like, putting niggas on to bags for years, filling out buildings for years, like, helping people make tons of money for years.
Like a motherfuckers is saying to his face and said,
millions of dollars in 3 to 4 months with me.
What's your name said, I ain't never touched a $500,000 in 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months.
And he said it in my face, and I was like,
And
I'm
it's
like, where you holding down like that?
Yes, it's like I've been doing it for years. Like I'm like
$500,000 doing what? If you
like me just doing a
running businesses, doing events, getting
like,
celebrities in and out, parking lot parties,
being a connection between the celebrities, stuff like this. Like I've been doing it for years. It's like I love being in the background, do what I do, and I just been loving it forever. And I love being a gatekeeper for people to come to me like, bro, I need to make money this week because I just ran into a bank. Right. So I need to flip this money real fast. I need to use you. So it's like I love that I'm the nigga in my streets who's basically openly bisexual in my city and get respected as by my name instead of by my gender. As may be.
Clock it.
And I've been loving it for years, but it also makes me for childhood. I play football, wrestling, basketball. I've been it for years too as well. But to finally have my own restaurant, and it is in my name. My name's on the lead.
You got your own restaurant?
Yes.
Where's it go?
It's called High End. I'm dropping the name now, y'all.
High End.
On the Big and Lazy, I'm just not dropping the name.
Just dropping on Big and Lazy. Like,
so it's called High End Restaurant. Is with the richest of riches and the entrepreneurs, the influencers. Where you want to come rub shoulders with somebody in the restaurant, bringing you Miami vibes, bringing you Atlanta vibes, bringing you Cali vibes, bringing you all like the type of vibes.
It's gonna be
the vibe that you spend your money out of town for.
Yes, that's exactly what that's what it's shooting for. Yeah.
Spend your money in my city. It's valet parking, it's security cameras.
Oh, you doing it up, baby.
It's security with body cameras like it's a lot going on.
Yeah, the budget is huge, and it's been.
And then, like, I got the city behind me. I got the council people of Old Louisville behind me as well. I got the deputies of Old Louisville behind me. It's like, it's a lot going on. People see the vision, and they believe in the vision, and they put all their gas behind the vision. And when I say my foot's on people's necks for the city, it really is. And I'm not letting up this time. Like, I can't.
You heard it.
Because it's my time now. And at this point, if I'm the generational curse to break it for the city, I'm going to be that. I'm going to be the black man and the bisexual man who's going to break the curse where there's no fightings or no shootings in the city. If I can hold that title for the last 5 years, I'm going to keep holding that title. If I can bring two hoods under one roof for no drama, I'm going to keep that same type of energy.
That was we used to be out of Newburgh. We used to have motherfuckers from the West End, niggas from the West End.
To come party safe.
Party at Newburgh. Like, and guess what? No security. Niggas was ask us, how do y'all have a whole party after hour party? Strippers and all.
No
guns.
With no guns.
No guns.
That's incredible, right?
Because it's genuine energy, bro. Everybody was genuine. Like, and this motherfucker is ball to ball.
So let me ask y'all this: do y'all have y'all ever felt like any discrimination because of your sexuality or any people?
But if you know who you are and true to who you are, it don't affect us. Like you can call me a
What's
sister.
that? I ain't shit.
It's just clock it. You want to show like clock it basically for everybody wonder what clock it is. Clock is basically mean if you're
it's like
an affidavit. It's something true.
Yeah, it's like
and you know it's true.
Like yep.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like yep.
Clock it.
It's like yep.
Clock
it's like yep.
Okay.
But, if we know who we are, like the word 60 fag and all that don't bother me.
No, not at all.
Because it never be me since day one. My parents always taught me like, be true to who you are, and be real who you are. And then I'm a grown ass man. I'm a king. Like I'm a house full of sisters. I'm the oldest brother out of all my sisters. But I always had my own room, my own bathroom. I always had everything on to myself because she treated me like a grown ass man. My mother did. That's what I love about my mother. She still treated me like a man type shit. So I can walk in this world like I can get anything I want. I can get a female, I can get a nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm still true to who the fuck I am. At the end of the day, y'all still gonna let me who I am. Period. I love me, bitch. I love me, and God don't play by his kids.
Self-love's the best love, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna love you more than, you know what I mean?
Period, cousin.
So, what was the question?
What's the word when people like
what is the word?
The sissy, the gay, like all that shit.
Have you ever felt any discrimination based on your sexuality?
I don't know. No, not for me. Just dude, like he said, like I know who I am. I know what I know what I am. I know what I accept for who I am, and I know what I can accept from somebody saying to me and what I cannot. If you gonna say some elementary shit to me, bro, that shit's dead as fuck.
Right.
Like.
Like arguing people been like, I'm gonna get my brother to beat your ass. Okay, so go to explain to your brother that a gay dude on social media then called you out and this and that, and then you want him to go beat you. Then you want him to go beat you up. Mm-hmm. Then you gonna beat me up. Like, come on, bro. Like we not going there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But and then at the same time, for me, it's me. I don't think that sexuality comes with anything when it comes to me. I mean, a motherfucker can come with whatever, but it's gonna always be a point of understanding. It was a point where a motherfucker came to me on some aggressive shit, talking about, I got 20,000 on your friend's head, type of shit, nigga. Yeah, I got 20,000 on your friend's head, nigga. And you better shut up, y'all better not say shit about your shit on your podcast. Like I said, bro, come over here and let's have a conversation. Come here.
Oh, you talking about the last 20?
Yeah.
So the last 20 had a clock.
I said,
last 20 had a clock. So it's
we just told you at the beginning of the podcast.
I'm telling you, gang. Yes.
We just told you at the beginning of the podcast that we get thousands of threats. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfucker came in and was like, I got 20,000. Right, because it's what the city wants to know.
Yeah.
And people be afraid because we're not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
So he's like, bro, I got this on your head. I was like, bro, first off, you can come over and talk to me and have like a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Once I realized that he said, come on, I bet, come on. Once I realized that he became over and talked to me, I already had gained the whole conversation because a real motherfucker would have stood there and stood grunting like, Right. I brought him over, had a full-blown conversation with him, diffused the whole situation, bro. And then you still call best friend on rah.
No,
what you say, friend? What you say, friend? Because I texted him and said, I said, these motherfuckers got me feeling uncomfortable. This nigga that had 4-5 niggas walking up talking about they got money in your head.
And I'm
by myself, and you know I'm not leaving. I'm standing right here in the middle of the whole fucking club. I'm not leaving no fucking where.
Yeah.
And I'm standing right here.
So what was the
so what I did, when he called me, when I called him, was like he felt uncomfortable or whatever. I text the horse, the big ass horse.
Yeah, the horse. Yeah,
I'm one of those. He don't like best friend with different. He don't want to be confrontational. Mm-hmm. He wants peace for everybody.
Right.
Me, I don't give a fuck. Like any day, if you gonna respect me, you gonna respect my brand, and you gonna respect my people around me. You gonna respect my best friends. At the end of the day, if my best friend feel uncomfortable, I feel uncomfortable 4 hours away. So I texted the horse. I was like, so what's the issue? Like my best friend feel uncomfortable and I don't like it. When I don't like that, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. So what about this 20K you got on my head or our head, whatever the case may be? The only thing I said was, how about you meet me in the field with your 20K, I'll whoop your ass for the 20K, and then you give me the 20K type shit. We're gonna clock it. And then it's basically what it was, and after that, I got apologies after that. I got like, Ronnie want a problem with you. Like, it's something like
friend
that.
Request, friend requested.
Like, it's a lot going on.
Whoa.
Like, for no reason, because we know we popping for the podcast. And the only reason your tea even coming to us because you're moving reckless in the city.
Yep.
Right, so you pissed probably a tranny off, you probably pissed a download nigga off, or you probably pissed your baby mama off, or your ex-girlfriend off.
And then they want to expose
all your bullshit.
She ate your booty or something.
Because you did something, now she want to expose you because you're moving reckless in the city. Actually, it's kind of your fault because you're not moving discreetly type shit. So it's like...
We had a similar situation like that. The dude on here called out, said so he gonna beat somebody up, yada yada, this, that, and the third. So when the shit came out, he got mad at us, like, what the fuck, bro? You came here voluntarily to say this shit, and come to find out,
a nigga didn't want to stand on no business. That's why we hate them.
But I can't respect where we at now with the individual we had a problem with, that we was both able to come common ground and be like, bro, it wasn't even y'all. It was the comments going in on
it. It was the comments. And people, like you said, the comments, you could be talking about something whole positive, and your nail is fucked up. The comments is going to ride your ass.
Hairline might be fucked up.
Oh my God, they're gonna ride your ass so far. And what we learned as our show is that some of the viewers be like, y'all didn't read the fucking comments because we have a show and a production to run. It's kind of like the same similar situation how it is with Luther. When you sat down with us, you see we had a whole fucking sheet of bulletins of how many things that we had to go through. And you said, damn, little niggas, y'all got this shit down to a T, don't y'all? I said, yeah, do you want to be a part of your one segment or do you want to be a part of the whole show, right? He said, shit, I sit here and vibe with y'all. So that's how he did it. You know what I'm saying? Few ladies, that nigga had a notepad with notes and shit. I said, look at these motherfuckers. These niggas out there. They're not teach you how to do 4K y'all videos about they fire them motherfuckers.
I ain't been shooting 4K. I count myself as a technology buff, but I'm just now shooting in 4K. So my video is about to be a little bit more clear and a little bit more brighter. So at $20,000, that's a lot of money to, you know what I mean?
It's $200.
So, man, $20,000 on somebody.
$20K is $200.
Shit, $20,000.
You know how much you can spend? You can spend $20,000 an hour.
Yeah.
You really can. It's $200.
I mean, yeah, you
It's
can.
$200.
I don't know about an hour unless you buying whole property.
Rent, health insurance, car insurance, phone bill, water, electric. You can really spend $20,000. Your clothes, your kids.
That's 10% down.
You can spend $20. I've seen it from my eyes. You can spend $20,000 less than an hour.
Shoes alone, nigga.
It's $4,000 a piece.
$1,000 a shoe.
It's spending $28,000
I'm poor.
to $4,000 a shoe.
I ain't spending no $1,000 on shoes.
I believe in financing, which I'll turn Louisville on.
What, the paying for shit? I love the paying for it.
Baby, my chain right here is financed. Been financing it for almost 5 years, since 2020. I've been financing it. I've dropped $3,000 down, $55 a month, baby. That's all I've been doing it for the last 4 years. Like I tell you, people, I ain't worried about my shit. Nigga, some of these Rick Owens, I did buy these out because I had a little couple dollars on me at the time. I did buy these out, but I think I bought some Balenciagas. I'm still financing them. I'm still financing it. These was $1,100. Yeah. I'm still financing this. You know what I'm saying? Like
my Landers was 22.
I ain't
was 22.
I ain't worried about them shits. Like, but
I can't finance those shoes though, friend.
But I can finance it because I know I'm making the money consistently. I'm still making the money consistently.
So y'all want to? Let me cut y'all before we get out. Do you want to touch on the? They say you're the abuser in the relationship. Is that some bullshit? Is that?
I don't abuse my best friend, but when I was in a 12-year relationship. This is actually my first boyfriend. Only had one boyfriend my whole entire life, for real. Everything I've been going through the gays. I date a lot of gays. I don't deal with gays. I don't even have sex with gays. So
y'all was church gays.
Yeah, we was church gays because I was a child.
They said you don't have sex with gays. Like, what is?
I don't. Only some people know me.
Now back we from back then.
But back then still I wasn't doing it like that. But I met this person when I was like in the streets. Type shit. Like people just think I was raised up to be like a gay boy. Never was. But I met him, I was like, okay, cool. I want to do a different type of life. Let me go to church with this person. Introduced me to church. Was with him for 12 years. But we've been single for 5 years now at this point. I don't know why the world or what's your name is auntie will bring this person up that I abused him. No, we fought each other. Yes, I whooped his ass here and there, and I probably won half of the fights. 80 out of 100, I probably won 80. He probably won the 20. But at the end of the day, what relationship don't fight? Type shit. And thinking about this is early back in the day. We're still in high school. So I'm still getting to know who I am. He's still to know who he is, but also we still two grown ass men too. This ain't a straight relationship. These are two men with high testosterone. These are two men who feel like they still two men.
Real boxing match.
Two boxing matches. These are still two men feel like they the two tops in the relationship. It's like it ain't no like sedity. It ain't no CC relationship. Because I would never date a CC. I would never date a fag. And I feel like you know that too. And I always what attracted me to men was the masculinity type shit. I wouldn't date a CC or a fag because I might as well just date me a girl. Because I still like pussy too. And I still like girls too. So it's like if I'm going to date feminists, I must date me a girl. But I'm not an abuser, and I don't abuse my best friend either that Luther put out there. And that's who put it out there. Type shit. I don't abuse him. We never fought.
No, we never fought.
We never fought.
We fought plenty of niggas. We can beat plenty of niggas
together. Yeah.
Like from billiards to shit. We didn't fucking Mike Tyson and Joe Frazier out this motherfucker. They already know. But I think more of the point of it is where I think where people kind of think that it's kind of like a kind of intimidation kind of is because if one of us feel more vocal about a situation or more something, we allow that person to. I allow that person. If he feels vocal about it, I'm gonna allow him to get big and vocal. If I feel vocal about it, I'm gonna get big and bad. Right. Like the same exact thing. And he's not gonna judge me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you made me feel that way. No, I'm allowing you to have the floor and voice your opinion. And the thing is people don't allow their friends to voice their opinion and think this and cut them off and don't allow them to fully say what they gotta say. You know what what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you fully say what you gotta say. If it feels like if you're getting aggressive, because I think last week what a lot of our viewers is stating on is from when we was in Miami and you were feeling like I remember
about my best friend.
Yeah, about your best friend.
Right.
So they feel like you have been very aggressive towards me because of the situation. Like I was explaining to people, is that it was just emotions because, like he said, it was his best friends. It was his best friends in the hot seat. So you realize there's emotions and stuff that comes on when it's a regular person that you don't know compared to somebody that is your family member or your best friend. You know what I'm saying? So you were just feeling more passionate. And me, if I was immature and not mature and that's not a real friend, I would have took it as if you was coming from me.
Right.
And me, I'm like,
and you know your best friend.
Yeah, I know you're my best friend. I'm just like, no, he has the floor right now. I'm allowing him to voice his opinion.
Respect, yeah.
And I'm still gonna guess what? As his best friend, why he fucks with me is because I'm gonna hold him accountable and say, no, bitch, you're fucking up our goddamn show right now.
Right.
You're not gonna expose shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's still gonna say, no, fuck what you're saying. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Okay, well, do what you want to do because if we gonna keep going back and forth, head to head, bust head to head,
it ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's not gonna go nowhere. Right. It's gonna be stupid. It's like if we're in a car and we drive home, and I want to hear the motherfucking song that I want to hear, and I'm gonna argue back him, keep changing. He gonna be like this. You know what? I'm gonna keep driving. Right.
And that's why we've been friends for so long, and no one understands our friendship. But now we're putting our friendship more and more in front of the spotlight and social media. People's like, damn, they really like abusive to each other. But we're not really abusive. We just really blunt and honest with each other.
Yeah,
there's no gray. It's really black or white.
How long y'all been friends?
14 years.
14 years.
14 years. 14 years.
That shit started out trying to date, bro.
Trying to date each other.
Trying to date.
It's crazy.
It was.
Who's each other's rebounds?
Yeah.
Because our relationship, but he was in a relationship.
Yeah. And it wasn't working. And then we go back to our relationships. Then we'll. I wrecked my car. I called you for help. You came to help me. Then we like, let's try something else. Nothing tried. And then we realized our mom was like,
y'all just need to be friends.
Just be fucking friends. And ever since then, I can tell this motherfucker anything. I'm like, man, I done shit on the motherfucker for a band. And I'm like, shit, you get that band? You get that band?
Which they all doing in Miami.
It's like,
they all doing in Miami.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, friend, bitch, I done wore my same drawers for the last 3 days. And you like, bitch, let me wash them hand wash them motherfuckers. Like, that's the type of best friend that I feel like I got. Like, that motherfucker will hand wash my little shitty drawers. He gonna talk about me.
In front of your face, though. In front of your face, though.
In front of you the whole time.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. I feel like that's how it is.
And a lot of people don't have friendships like what we have going on right now. Because there's been a lot of snakes going on. People worried about the bag right now. People's worried about social media. People's worried about publicity. But what I feel like what we can understand with us, too, I can accept the bullshit that comes with him, and he can accept the bullshit that comes with me. But at the end of the day, no one else would know our back line of shit other than us two. You would never disrespect him in front of me, and I feel like the same way, vice versa too. Like you just can't do it.
And everybody feel like Luther. I've been allowing Luther to do his big one with your mind. You know what? Sometimes when the bear is poked and the bear is going. And best friend is a bird, he can handle his own.
I can handle my own always.
What happens is the man's giving me my flowers, but digging a hole in on best friend.
I said no.
So it's kind of, I'm in the heart because usually everybody's like, oh, Hazy's about to tear this nigga up. We can't wait for Hazy. But I'm like, damn, how can you swing at somebody who's not swinging at you?
Right.
He never swung at me. He's handing me my flowers and my dollars, but he's taking from best friend. Right. So I'm really like, best friend? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So then it's just like, okay, we got to come to like a comment. It's more of his fight, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just kind of like, oh, Hazy, you've been chilling back.
But to me, in a fight, I just feel like I'm at a nursing home.
Yeah.
It's
different when you know your friends have this mind state. When I know my friend have this mind state, I can chill.
But you gonna get old one day too, man.
I'm gonna get but when I get older, but I won't be arguing with somebody my age. Trying to get my publicity up type shit. I'll be type of nigga here. I want to invest in you.
No, listen,
nigga.
bro. I just feel like personally, like if Luther would have hit us up with an itinerary, like, bro, here's my
professionally,
flyer, here's my flyer, here's this, here's that. The day of the show, you didn't even tell us you had a flyer. You said, Hezzy, I wanted you to make a flyer. I'm like, damn, bro. You make flyers? You could have told me.
But he don't even
know. He makes the flyers.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying, so I'm like, If you had told me that the very first time you hit me up, we could have been had that. And because you was coming to us on some humble bro stuff. Mm-hmm. And you like, y'all my little niggas.
Because we respected you as uncle. We respected you as Luke.
As a Red King.
As a Red King. We did.
You know what I'm saying? We felt honored when we had that nigga on our show our first round.
We did.
But now, bro, he has knocked so much disrespect on best friend, on behalf of just my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it's just like, if he had more transparency and more of an itinerary and what he's expected to us to bring to the table, like most of the people do, like if you like, all right, y'all, bro, I might run me up, I'm gonna sell some candles, I need y'all to promote for me, I'm gonna give y'all $50. But you already been on people's already before anything, and you came to us humble like, shit, man, I'm fucked up, bro. Hey, I need y'all help, little niggas. You know, this and that. So I said, guess what my best friend would have said? He was like, I'm gonna do this shit, we gonna do this shit, but it's so he'll get one little spin. He can't get three.
But he'll get a spin, though.
Like the people who pay, they get 3 spins every episode.
Yeah.
But you can get 1 spin. You know what I'm saying?
But instead of how he came like the carpet should have been head out for me. It should have been for me. Like, no, we still have a brand ourselves. Like, in the day, and we have to stick to our business. And I think what most people in our city sometimes forget about business. They be too personal with it.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because we opened that door for you the first time on some humble shit, and we allowed you to do your big one when you came on our show the first time, but now we're starting to see we're monetizing now. We got a lot of shit going on now, where we have to be in control of our fucking brand. So if you support us, you support us. So if you support us, you respect us, type shit. So that's how I look at it now, and I'm not giving no more motherfucking handouts to nobody, because I feel like at this point, like I've been telling everybody, I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah. And I've been putting people on for a very, very long time. For a very, very long time. And I really feel like at this point, if you fuck with us, you fuck with us. You fuck with me, you fuck with me. You fuck with me, you fuck with him. And you will support us. If it's even $1, $2, or even 75 cents. That we get sometimes on Cash App. That's you still showing us that you still support us.
Because these people gonna say, no, these people
be sending 50 cents, people be sending 75 cents. Like, I look at that support still, because you still believe in the vision that we got going on.
So is there anybody in particular y'all want to work with? Because right now I'm looking to, we didn't have raw shit on here at y'all, and the next is Trap Talk. I'm trying to work with every podcast. That's my goal. Like, I'm trying to, any podcasters, anybody who's watching this, you want to, I'm trying to work, man. Trying to come on. You come on to the big.
Really, for the Messy Bestie Podcast, I can say I'm big and lazy too. The biggest thing I feel like Messy Bestie is about to do is do a podcast like conference or a podcast network type of event where all the podcasts come together and we all do a live show together. So all the podcasts sit on the stage and we all giving our opinions on everyday life in Louisville, because our live shows,
and we know
amazing. Our live shows,
we know it's capable, because if we have people paying $160 for a 2-seater couch,
our live shows
for just us. And then
talking about the Legends?
Yeah, we had Legends. Yeah, Legends. Yeah. If we can have 2 people in
we had in Newburgh.
If we can have your 5,000, our 5,000 per person. Yeah. Their 5,000 and their 5,000. That'd be a magnificent event. You get what I'm saying?
I'm down. Like, but let me say,
immaculate.
When y'all had your live show in Legends. H2O, I got something.
I'm old school as Legends. I love that show.
Y'all invited every podcast but us, though, man. What was that about? Y'all, it was raw shit. It was Trap Talk.
Your co-host was not fucking with us.
No, be real, Javine. No, stop. No, I'm gonna be real. I didn't know Big and Lazy. I knew Big and Lazy,
but your co-host was not fucking with us. I only knew about your co-host because niggas pillow talk. You understand with me, I'm Uncle Von. I know I run strippers and hoes. So me,
killers and robbers and drug dealers.
Meaning if one of my hoes or strippers come back to me talking about, you want to deal with that one because they run it in on the Messy Bestie Podcast. So that's why I never invited Big and Lazy to the podcast, because in the day I'd rather believe a person who
I said something about Big and Lazy though. I did. I lied. I'm sorry.
Because I love the content. I love the content.
They had the best content. No shade. Y'all had the best content.
Yes, the best content.
Best reels. I can't wait for my close up.
I was ready for it to come on Big and Lazy.
Wherever the zoom in is at, bitch, I'm ready for the zoom in.
But I believe in the company that you keep is not always the best for your business. At that time, the company that you was keeping was not good for the brand for Messy Bestie Podcast, because my mouth is really no filter, and I probably would have came on this platform and been like, probably whipped him a new asshole. And real two, he would probably been like,
we meeting outside.
And I was like, I'm beating you before you meet me outside. Like, type shit. But I didn't want to create that type of atmosphere for the type of brand that we had going on.
Right.
But for going on now, finally being invited on Big and Lazy, I will invite Big and Lazy to anything that we got Messy Bestie got going on. Because I did want to be a part of it forever since y'all first started. Because I pay attention. I knew what was going on. I knew who you had on here. And I seen the numbers. I'm all about numbers at the end of the day. I'm all about monetizing.
He said his thing.
I've been monetizing since 2020.
There you go.
But
like,
the strippers
with OnlyFans, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. I've been monetizing since 2020. So I know how the numbers work at this point. And I know what's trending at the time. But it was just the co-host at the time.
Yeah.
And he got to show his true colors when we won the award. And that's all I needed for the world to see.
Do you remember what he said?
I seen it, but
what did he say then?
People
what did he say? Like, what did he say? Tell us what he said, because we real and wrong. We're gonna real with you, so we're gonna pull it out of you. So what did he say that what did he say that you think we would feel uncomfortable about?
I'm just gonna say this, because I don't really like speaking on him because he's in the past, but that was just odd that he spoke. That he even like spoke for the podcast, and you ain't been on this motherfucker in a month. I don't so
because real talk, y'all was a topic on Messy Bestie Podcast.
A few times, we spurred because I'm like, our loyalty,
we fuck with y'all. We fuck with the content.
I love the content, bro.
What was the topic? What was the?
At the time, you need a new host.
Yeah, okay.
We got that. Like, what happened to Big and Lazy to the co-host? Because you made a post like you looking for a co-host, and then before that was y'all was buying the likes. Y'all was buying the likes type shit.
The other one was has Big and Lazy's numbers this when it seems like y'all buying. You remember shot for one?
Y'all was buying the likes.
Like y'all was buying the likes and shit.
Everything wasn't organic. And then it was really
that was what it was. That's not very organic.
Again, and there was some of your co-hosts. I got to go back in my Messy Bestie portal and find it.
Right.
But with some of your co-hosts about some bitches. Yeah, but I left it alone because we just talk.
Yeah. Okay.
So we just left it alone.
Okay, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we just left it alone.
Yeah, man. So it was a pleasure talking to y'all, man. I didn't know. This is all news to me. This is like a bomb shit. This is all.
Nah, you still ain't said what he said. It was disrespectful to us.
It was just. I ain't gonna say it's disrespectful to y'all. He can feel how he want to feel, but it was disrespectful that you speaking for us, though. You speaking for something that you're no longer a part of.
What was said, though?
So you gonna take his picture out?
It's about accountability.
Is that him right there?
Yeah.
We working on that. We working on that.
So my question is, would you think you could be good with a female or male co-host?
I don't know, female. A lot of people have been saying female because the contrast, but I got a male lined up, but the main two I got my eye on are actually female because they got a following and they supportive. I'm not gonna say it on her, and it ain't really audition. There ain't no solid like send your video in. I'm just the audition started when I made a video like who's fucking with us, who got what I mean.
I feel like you have enough dominancy and enough inquisitive mind from a masculine standpoint, from a man's standpoint. I think this energy that's given right here will be good for a female host. I just think just because it can level everything out. You get what I'm saying?
Because I was thinking about having Moffitt on here since he got kicked off.
No, to me personally, Moffitt would be a great pick for Big and Lazy. Like Moffitt
put in work, bro.
He put in work.
He put
bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then your content is already the level that he was trying to get Trap Talk's content at.
Yes.
Like your content is like. That's the only content. I'm telling you, bro, like, you're the only content that I watch, bro, unless Moffitt dropped the interview. Right. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't drop an interview, I wasn't watching it.
What was your favorite Big and Lazy episode?
My favorite Big and Lazy episode was R.I.P. Razor.
I have two.
That was crazy.
Mine's two. R.I.P. Razor, boss. See, I gotta go to my baby JT.
Oh, JT.
My baby JT.
JT. we don't mention her name
But
on
he
our
probably don't know
platform.
who JT is though.
But Jamie.
But we call JT. We call Jamie JT on our platform.
Yeah, I was over confused as fuck.
Because she's ready to sue us for using her name.
So we say JT.
So we call her JT. So whenever she's live, I love our followers because like they use JT to the fullest. Like,
to the fullest.
JT, why are you mad today?
But JT's my baby.
She's suing you. What's suing you for what?
No, she can't sue us. We learned with our own lawyer that fucks with our podcast.
Yeah.
They can't sue us because we're journalists and we're only speaking on things that already has been placed out to the world already. Mm-hmm. You're in like a live every word off for stuff like that.
And using like allegedly and supposed and you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's his favorite word. Mm-hmm. Allegedly.
But when you already posted it on yourself,
it's not allegedly no more.
Because you posted it on your own.
You already posted it. You was live.
Razor and JT would be my favorite for Big and Lazy.
Man, shout out to Razor. And I didn't even know him that well. Like, I got my cousin. He's a big fan of the show. And, you know, he's keen on other stuff that I'm not keen in. So he be sending me guests, you know, yada, yada, yada. So I met him that Sunday. We recorded that Sunday. And Tuesday morning, I found out. You know, he met his demise. R.I.P. him, man. He was a good dude, man. We were supposed to hit a Green Bay game up together this year.
Period.
I'm trying to figure out who else is on her. Mavante had a good interview.
That was dope.
He did have a good. Mavante actually had a good interview too as well. So I'll say Mavante.
You and Snotty on here too, right?
Yep, Snotty. Yeah,
I fuck with Snotty.
Not gang banging.
It's
right. I had him in the right direction. Okay,
right. I fuck with Snotty.
I'll make sure I had him in the right direction. I don't like putting my in the wrong direction.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
In the bag in my shit.
Y'all can get the bag besties on here. Can y'all do it for us?
I'm gonna put them are my best friends. Them are my best friends.
He claiming that me.
So
you would want to get them on here for real?
Yeah. Because I've been trying to get some strippers on here and dancers forever. I guess they scared of the lights. I don't know. Like,
they would love it.
No, they very like us. Like, it just has to be. It has to make sense.
It has to make sense.
Yeah. Like they social media influencers too. Like they're just like us. So it's like I know what all of us, what my friend group go through. Actually, we all did it together because we all started at Oral together. Damn near to where we at today. Like it took us in 2020 during the pandemic to get where we are today. And the numbers go crazy when we post something or even do anything. But it can be a conversation to have the girls on here.
I think it'd be great.
Can be up into it, but to the girls, it just has to make sense. What we're gonna talk about. They would get on her and stripper shit.
They would get on her and motorcycle the shit out of you, like like, oh my God, what the fuck did we get ourselves into?
It was wonderful talking to y'all, man. This is one of the best episodes. Congratulations again on the winning the KUE Award.
Thank you.
Best podcast.
We come up for the next one too.
We come for the next one.
We want to be like Baba
I'm sorry. We trying to win Baba Khan. We want our 9-year streak.
9 years strong. We win Legendary Award.
Okay. Is this the last collaboration of the Big and Lazy and
No. If you want us back, like real talk. If you want us back, when you have other guests, we could be co-hosts with you.
You can bring us in with the Baggy Besties, the Messy Besties in the bag. We ain't got to sign again. Because why the fuck would Joe Biden y'all sign like right in the
because we center of attention,
like, bro.
We the hottest thing right now. Why not be in the middle with the niggas? Why not? Clock it.
No, I'm not clocking that shit like that.
In the middle with the
niggas. This nigga is crazy, y'all. He's freaking bananas.
You want to shout out y'all Instagram?
Yeah, of course. Y'all can catch me at. Can we get our song played
on the show?
Did you play it already?
Yeah, can we play our song on the show?
Did you play at the beginning?
Everybody was out of the room. I didn't think they was actually.
What's going on, pioneers and pie ninjas?
Playing right now.
Y'all already know what it is.
And what it ain't.
I'm Hezzy.
I'm fine.
Shit up.
And y'all know what it is. It's the Messy Bestie Podcast.
Well, you can find us on Messy Bestie Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Apple, think of. Also, you can find me on Real Life Vine on all platforms, or King Vine or Uncle Vine on all platforms as well. And also, be on the lookout for high-end restaurant lounge coming pretty soon. So everybody stay tuned for all social media tags for that. High-end restaurant lounge will be opening New Year's Eve with special guests. I probably should drop it. With special guest Tiana Taylor will be in the building for grand opening.
No shit.
So, Taylor will be in a grand opening.
Why
so
you dropping all this shit?
I don't give a fuck because the niggas had me fucked up. The niggas
You
be
talking
thinking
about Tiana Taylor, the singer?
ain't I?
Okay.
So everybody stay tuned for New Year's Eve.
How'd you get in touch with her?
High end. I'm him. I'm that guy.
Okay.
High end restaurant lounge will be open up New Year's Eve. Make sure you bitches you have your heels and niggas. Make sure you come in with that bag and make sure you have a good time. Great food, 5-star food. We will have a chef A and a chef B. Both my chefs will have their culinary license. It's going to give you like a Connors, give you steak and bourbon type of feel. It is a full-service restaurant with a full-service sushi bar as well.
Okay.
How you click the link? I wanted to see the music playing. Their link.
And it's gonna be playing when the episode come out. It's gonna be playing at the beginning of that too.
Y'all can of course find me at Italian King on Instagram, Hezekiah Ishmael on Facebook, Dr. Winker Brown on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
You really Italian? Or you fucking with?
No, I'm full-blooded Sicilian Italian, dead serious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Make sure y'all follow me if you need veneers, lashes, eyebrows, teeth whitening, body sculpting, facial Botox, veneers, anything but hair and nails. I got you. I'm your guy. Photography, if you need any of those good things, please make sure y'all follow me on everywhere, y'all. I'm just a goat, bro. And I love to be a part of anybody's life and transition to anybody's life. So please make sure y'all hit me up and let's make shit happen, you guys. That's just all I'm here for to do.
Because you know what I'm tired of all
Like that, we gonna cut it.
None of this is like opinion. What is our opinion?
Just a motherfucking
We are
opinion,
entitled
friend.
to them, okay?
I
And
know,
here at
whatever.
the Messy Bestie Podcast, we practice what, best friend? Freedom of speech. But I'm tired of these motherfucking hoes. Messy this, messy
Talk
that.
your shit, friend.
Bitch, I'm ready to shut this motherfucking shit the fuck down. Let's make this shit happen. Drop that
That
goddamn
man with
beat.
the motherfucking Messy Bestie Podcast. We do nothing, but you heard it.
I don't give a fuck what a hoe gotta say, bitch. Me and my bestie dropping a mixtape, bitch. You got caught dick E, bitch. You need to go brush your teeth.